New at 6, a popular Palm Springs restaurant gets slapped with a $1,000 fine by the city. The owner of Tropical Restaurant and Lounge speaking out on this tonight, saying he's not going to pay it. News Channel 3 Shelby Nelson tells us why he was cited in the first place and what the city is saying about it.
Towards the end of my shift, I ordered a bunch of takeout food for myself and my family.
Office manager of Tropical Restaurant and Lounge, Dan Bundy, says his wife and kids came to pick him up. As they sat down to wait for the food, owner Tony DeLembo offered them some treats.
He brought out a chocolate cake, some ice cream.
He said, "You mind if we just eat in the corner of the patio?" And I said, "Sure."
Moments later, things took an unexpected turn. This is the table where the family was eating. A short time later, code enforcement arrived.
Said that I was being cited because we were breaking a health ordinance. I said, "For what?" And he said, "Because you're serving people in the restaurant." I said, "We're not." I said, "As an employee of mine." Well, he didn't want to hear it.
DeLembo refused to sign the citation. He says code enforcement called the police. He was later fined $1,000. DeLembo, frustrated, took to social media. The post received hundreds of comments, many people in support. One comment said, "I'm so sorry this has happened." The citation came as a shock to DeLembo for several reasons.
If you look at the actual citation, it tells you that your first offense is a verbal warning, which we didn't even come close to. The second offense was a fine of $100, and he had crossed out 100 and wrote in 1,000.
Then there's the fact that restaurants remain closed, suffering unprecedented losses. DeLembo says he's followed the rules throughout.
It was handled wrong. I'm not trying to get around the system. You know, if he would have said to me, "What's going on?" I say, "That's my employee." He's like, "You guys really shouldn't do that. They're finishing up," and that's it. And walk out. It's done.
We reached out to the city. Manager David Reddy says an anonymous phone call came in saying people were dining at the bar and tables.
This is about education and about coming into compliance.
Reddy says code enforcement officers use their discretion when it comes to handing out citations. He says he knows it's difficult for everyone right now.
This is not about a gotcha, you owe us $1,000. This is about compliance.
He plans on reaching out to DeLembo.
I do know that Tony has been a good business citizen in our community for a long time, and I look forward to speaking with him.
In Palm Springs, Shelby Nelson, News Channel 3.
And a new development on this, the Palm Springs Police Chief now saying tonight that all restaurants in the city of Palm Springs had previously been visited and informed of the state and city emergency rules, but that after further investigation and consultation with the city manager and city attorney, the city of Palm Springs will be treating this as a warning and will not pursue the citation fine.